Hi everyone, this is Marianne and welcome to my channel, The Unplanned Life. Today we're going to be doing a comparison between two different erasers. To start, I'm going to lay down the thing that we are going to erase. This is a sheet of Elias paper that I am using. I really love this paper. It's made especially for fountain pens, but you can also use wet media on it, and pencils glide so smoothly on this paper, and they also appear a little darker than on normal paper. I have a video comparing Elias paper and the Midori MD paper on my channel, and I will link it in the description box in case you're interested. But for today, the focus will be on the two erasers, not on the Elias paper and not even on the pencils. Our focus today will be on the erasers. And by the way, if you are hearing some traffic, it's because I'm recording in the quietest place I can find, which is inside the car that is parked by the road. We still don't have any power, so the generators are on all over the place, so I have to hide inside the car with all the windows closed so I can shut out the sound of the generators, but apparently I cannot completely shut out the sound of the traffic. Anyway, I'm just laying down these pencil swatches, and I made sure to make the swatches look as solid as I can and with the same amount of density and darkness to give the two erasers a fair game. By the way, I'm using the Faber Castell pencil in 5B. This is from their 9000 line. The first eraser we're going to test is this Faber Castell dust-free eraser, and I have been using this eraser for a while. As you can see, there are already some wear marks on here, and one of the things that I like about it is that it is not messy. See, if you erase anything, it produces only this one long worm-like, what do you call this, emanation instead of the usual eraser dust, and that's why it's called dust free. It really produces zero dust. As for this worm like thing, it's easy to just pick it up with your fingers and throw it into the trash. See, here is the worm like emanation again. I just throw that away. And now we use the Uni Auto Eraser, which comes in a pen form, and you work it like a mechanical pencil. It has a button on the top. I have shown this eraser in a previous video, which I will also link in the description box. First of all, it doesn't erase right away. You have to really scrub at it before it starts erasing. I hope you can see me really putting in some effort. See the dust? It's kind of messy, especially when you're working on a paper in bed. You don't want your bed to have any kind of dust, let alone eraser dust. And that's one of the major differences between the two, the dust. The other major difference, more major in my humble opinion, is the appearance and cleanliness of the actual erased part. Here is the one where I used the Uni Auto Eraser. There is a grayish layer remaining. Although you have seen me earlier trying to erase everything I could from that area, the erased part isn't completely clean. In comparison, look at the part that's been erased by the Faber-Castell eraser. It is much, much cleaner. Now, most of us don't have to erase large swatches of solid graphite writing. I myself don't. So let's try something that's closer to our reality, specifically ordinary writing by mechanical pencils. I'm using this Pilot Up Shaker Pen in 0.5. I have a video about this in my channel, which will be linked below as well. And I have it loaded with a Pentel Einstein lead in 4B. In that previous video that I mentioned, I explained why I prefer to use softer leads, so this is what we are going to try to erase. Now let's try the Faber-Castell eraser first. Again, a very clean erasure and the worm-like emanation. I call it emanation. With the Uni Auto Eraser, there is that dust again, which this time I brushed away with an actual brush, and the difference between the two is still noticeable. There is some ghosting left by both erasers, but it is less visible on the part where we use the Faber-Castell. And the Uni Auto Eraser really just leaves this very light gray layer, which I think is annoying. And here is something I always notice. Both erasers also leave a shine on the surface of the paper, but the shine is more pronounced with the Uni Auto Eraser than on the Faber-Castell eraser. In this specific situation where I am using only the Elias paper. I certainly like the Faber Castell eraser much more than the Uni Auto Eraser, but I have issues with its form. The eraser pen form is definitely kinder to my hand as I have a disability there, and is more convenient to handle and harder to lose because I just put it on one of my pen loops of my notebook cover. So that's what I use when I'm out of the house, which is not often. More often, I'm indoors, specifically inside my bedroom, and I use the Faber Castell eraser because it is, I think, the cleanest eraser I have come across, both in its actual erasing function and in its minimal mess that it leaves behind. Now, I wish Faber Castell would make eraser pens that use this very same eraser material as a refill. I would definitely buy that. And it's readily available in National Bookstore for about 50 pesos or 52 pesos for a pack of two erasers. As for the Uni Auto Eraser, you have to buy that online and I will link a shop below. I hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching. Bye.